Insurance Business TV was recently in San Diego, attending the WSIA Annual Marketplace Conference. Whilst there, we caught up with leading insurance professionals who addressed some of the top challenges the industry is facing today.
Great question. In a hard market, what we see is that some of the insurance programs, in terms of the underwriting, are more complex. And what comes with that is more of everything. So there's more administration. There are more stakeholders, more parties involved. And when it comes to moving a claim forward to resolution, in addition to that technical skill set, it's also very important that that extra administrative skill set up level. It needs to become more sophisticated, because that is very key to actually moving the claim to resolution. Yeah, well, coming from that loss adjusting perspective, what we see is that I think the value of having strong partnerships is really important. So established partnerships, understanding the right fit when it comes to the loss adjusting scope, actually does come into play when you think about a policyholder or a particular risk getting the type of expertise that it needs. That is where the industry can come together in terms of the multiple parties to add the value, get the right people into the mix when it comes to the actual claim handling. I think even more so just because of that extra scope of work that comes with it. A single carrier risk it just doesn't quite require as much. It doesn't mean that the technical claim handling piece changes. That's important. But again, all of that extra communication and all of that extra everything is what really can cause the claim to delay. Yes. So we think about recent events in late 2024, Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, and we know that these events can happen back to back. And I think the lesson learned that is important to keep in mind, it's simple, but it's critical, and that is plan for catastrophe losses. When it comes to loss adjusting, again, and that claim handling perspective, more urgency can be had if that planning takes place early and often. So the insurers, the brokers, the risk team, the adjusting team discuss the exposures, talk about the plan. What is the claim handling process? Understand relationships, understand resources in a localized area. Spending some time on all of that early and then often, and I would say at regular quarterly intervals, is incredibly important to actually having urgency in a catastrophe situation. Oh my gosh. The one that's really top of mind is last year. It was interesting. Helene and Milton in particular, the way that they stacked on top of each other and really moved away from the traditional areas where we expect the storms to hit, but hit in such a localized and regional way and had such a drastic impact. That one definitely stands out.